We might can go with this height. Okay, not height. Wait a minute. No. Oh, it's a little. Not with that grill like that. I don't like the grill right there. And this grill is hot. Oh! The little charcoal grill is hot. I gotta move that. Can't have that in there. Okay, I think we can do this. Hey, good people, welcome back to Beauty and the Frizz. My name is Cara. Whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for another Mimosas and Makeup. And I do have a mimosa and I'm excited because today I'm going to be playing with the new version of Vintage Rose by Give Me Glow. I have the old one here. We're going to swatch, we're going to compare, and I'm going to show you some footage from an old video because lo and behold, I thought I had a whole video on this palette and I don't think that I did. If you saw it, let me know because I looked for it. It really made me appreciate all my videos because I was scrolling and scrolling and I was like, okay, let me just look it up. And I saw where I swatched it, you'll see that, but I can't believe I haven't done a video on this and I feel like I really did. And I probably did. But anyway, if you want to look at the new version of the Give Me Glow Vintage Rose palette, compare it to the old one and just see a look, just have some fun. Keep watching this video, let me know what you think. And if makeup is your therapy and your love, if it makes you happy and you want to hang with those who feel the same way, definitely consider joining the community. I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. Next, I'm going to swatch Vintage Rose in case that's on your list. First shade is Blush Pink, Thorn, ooh, Velvet Petals, okay, Velvet Petals, Copper Rose. I had to give that another look at that. Blossom, Aged Rose Stem, oh that's gorgeous, Bouquet, and Rust Rose. All right, and this is the Give Me Glow Vintage Rose palette. Ooh, ooh. I love swatches. Okay. It's a race, wait a minute, no. So how are you? Sorry. It's a race against time here because it is 8:34. And I just felt like being outside. I've been outside for the greater part of the day, planting more grass, and then I did cook out on the grill, not this big grill. So the story with this big grill here is that when my husband was alive, I was really scared to use his grill. Like I'm not dealing with that. So I have a little charcoal grill. I don't know if y'all probably can't even see it. I don't know. Okay, you can probably see them right there. It's a little charcoal. What's the brand? Weber grill. Yeah, that's the one I use because I can't be fooling around with my life. So I don't know, I'm just not doing it. Anyway, I don't even know when Vintage Rose was released, but I don't know. I know it was before my makeup life, but I just know that this was a really popular palette and the late and amazing Mel Thompson, I remember her mentioning this palette, and as I was looking for my video, I came across hers, and I'm gonna watch it later, but I did come across her video, so let me put that in the description box. I will do that. I know I don't do much with my description box. I'll put hers in there because just know her looks are timeless. So if you're just coming into makeup, just click on it. That's all I can say. So the thing with Give Me Glow is that their palettes and their pan sizes, not the palettes, but the pan sizes are very large, okay? So this is the original, the OG, and I think this color story is brilliant. It's funny because when Pat McGrath did her, it was one of her palettes, and I was thinking it was gonna look like this, maybe not Divine Rose, and it wasn't even Divine Rose 2. I think it was the other one she came up with after that called, what was it called? What was that palette called? Rose Decadence. It was just something where I thought she was gonna give me some other elements, give me the depth, give me the stem, give me something else. I thought about this palette and this is probably one of my favorite color stories. I think the thing with Give Me Glow is that I believe, it doesn't say it here, there's no info on here, so I don't have it anymore. But let me see if it's on here. No, there's nothing. I think these are more so pressed pigments, and it never was the shimmers that were the issue for me. It was the mattes, and I always called them scratchy mattes. So when they reissued these palettes in the smaller pan size, I felt compelled to purchase them. This one as well as Christmas morning. I think this is a much, I don't know, a size that's, some people having a party, just letting you know. But you know, I'm happy for everybody because shit. All right, you see that the size is a lot different, okay? And I think that's more approachable. People don't feel like they're wasting money. And I did purchase this one and the Christmas morning. I'm gonna do a whole separate video on it for, I wanna say about 22 bucks because I had a discount code. So here's the new palette here, and everything's the same, the shade names and everything. It's just a more approachable size. Honestly, I guess these are 26 millimeter pans, but they seem so much smaller compared to these. It doesn't even look like it's 26 millimeters, but I'm gonna swatch this palette because I wanna see how the mattes feel. I only bought this palette for the mattes. And I just want to see because the formula is supposed to be upgraded. So let's actually, hold on. There's a bit of a change here. Okay, so look at blush pink here. Blush pink is different, I will say that. Let me get the new one, see if we can put them together without me making a mess. Can you see that blush pink is a lot lighter in the new one? This is a lot more vibrant. More like baby doll pink, still scratchy, I will say that. And this is the new blush pink. The other shades though look just about the same. I will say that Copper Rose may look a hair lighter, but that's this one and this one. But I don't see as big of a difference as in the blush pink. So let's go ahead and swatch them side by side. All right, I'm gonna swatch old first, then new. Let me scoot in. If I didn't say it already, let me know how you're doing, please. Scratchy mattes, Lord have mercy, these are scratchy. Okay, this is why I was like, I love the color stories, but I didn't necessarily enjoy the experience. I can already tell you the new blush pink is so much smoother. Oh my gosh, so much, it's powdery, but it's softer. It's so much softer, like a baby, like baby cheeks. But you see the shades are different, so you know, it's something to think about. Next, we're gonna go with Thorn, the shimmer from the old, Thorn from the new. Oh, I'm so excited to do this video. Okay, so this is when I get excited. I can't even talk. This is when I get excited. It might be the mimosa, okay. Next, we have Velvet Petals. And oh, honey, look at, let me get myself together. This is Saturday night, but I will edit this in between tonight and tomorrow. I'm so excited for this, y'all. I thought I was gonna do the Natasha Denona, but I was like, no, I really wanna do this. Like, I want to know the difference. All right, so this is Velvet Petals in the new. And I think these deep burgundy red shades, they do feel a little, not chalkier, but like, I will say so far, well, I've only done two. But the newer mattes are a lot softer, which I love. All right, next we have Copper Rose from the old and Copper Rose from the new. They're beautiful. The shimmers are just not a concern at all, y'all, at all. All right, we're gonna go to the second row. We're gonna start with Blossom from the old. Let's say OG, I don't wanna say old, like, is old. But I will say this, I have had this palette since 2020, I believe. There's Blossom from the new. So you see that one's a little bit lighter. Might have to go to a different arm. I think I do. Yeah, I do. All right, so that's the top row and then Blossom from the bottom row. This one has more pink in it. This one's a more icy, but they're both beautiful. I don't think that the difference on the eye is gonna be that serious. All right, we're gonna go with Aged Rose Stem from the old palette. I mean, but I'm gonna say this, like, look at how these are swatching. That's the old palette. Like, the pigment is so crazy. It's crazy to me. Let's get Aged Rose Stem from the new. All right, that one's pretty, I don't know, those feel almost the same, which I'm surprised about, and they look exactly the same. Next, we have Bouquet from the original. Oh, okay, sorry. All right, and then Bouquet from the new. Okay, those look exact. And last we have Rust Rose from the OG and Rust Rose from the new. I will say that these new ones feel a little more softer. Like how I did this swatch 2 times, just a little more to build it up. But I mean, one swatch is enough, so I don't even want to act like it's not the same. But this is the palette, so zoom in here so you can see it all. So as far as differences go, blush pink is a little bit different. The new one's a little bit lighter. The Thorn in the new one is a little bit lighter. I think these two are pretty close. These are close. Blossom. No, it's just Copper Rose or Blossom. Hold on. This is Blossom. Blossom is a little lighter. That's from the second row. These are, I mean, pretty much the same. This one's a little bit lighter, but who cares? That's how I feel. Because here's the thing. We can get into analytics about all of this, but what is it going to look like on your eye? That's really the bottom line. So that's how I feel. Why don't we just do one look on each eye? Because my original plan was going to be to emulate a look that I did, and I couldn't find it. So let's just do 2. And I'm going to keep the same liner and mascara because that's all I brought outside, which is Victoria Beckham, Cocoa, and then my Bad Gal Bang Mascara. Oh my gosh, you'll probably see, I don't know if I showed it, but like in those videos, I was making sure I put lashes on every time. I do like lashes. I just wish they weren't like a headache. But I like, lashes are cute, cute. So I'm only doing the look from the new palette. I'm putting the old one away. Doesn't seem like Give Me Glow has come out with a whole lot lately. However, I'm really glad that they reissued these. I think these were palettes that people really, really loved. And I'm gonna do a whole separate video for Christmas morning because I did get that one as well. I could not get Christmas morning. Christmas morning was the one where I was a little frustrated, like, what's going on? But we shall see. I am going to start this first look with, and I'm racing against the light here. We're gonna do blush pink. I can always use exposure though, so I'm not that pressed. All right, and this is just a, oh wait a minute, I'm gonna take the mirror, I have to take the plastic off the mirror. Now this is just a brush from Eyeshadow by Amazon, by way of Amazon. Okay, I'm already gonna let you know, it's gonna come down to the darker mattes as far as the patchy situation. Let's go into Rust Rose. Rust Rose is this one, so I started with this one here, and now I'm going into Rust Rose. Beautiful. This is beautifully formulated. Wow. And this, I'm telling y'all, this color story, it's like so romantical. It's like Bridgerton. It's like, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. If you like those rosy tones. It's blending out so well. And then use the blush pink to kind of fade it out, make it a little more ethereal. I think you can see that. I hope y'all can see it, because now it's starting to get dark. I'm gonna go with a little bit of bouquet here. And then let's do Copper Rose. I think this is one of my favorite color stories that I own. I just wanted the palette to perform better. And I think there's like a bit of a guilt factor when you have these big pans, like, oh, I'm not using it enough, or, you know, like you're not gonna hit pan on them. But that's just, to me, that's so beautiful. Like, I don't need to do anything else, don't need to be extra. Taking a little bit of blush rose here on the under eye. And then we're gonna go into Blossom, which is here. So that was Rust Rose for the under eye. And then Blossom is here. And like, that took nothing. That was nothing. So let's go into the next look. Let me see, I might wanna change the exposure a little bit. Let me see. I'm just turning it up just a little bit so y'all can see. Because this time I'm going to go into Aged Rose Stem. And that was the problem shade for me before. That's the green. So I'm telling y'all, it's going to be totally worth it. Like getting it for 22 bucks. I think the pan size being smaller definitely helps to take that price tag down a little bit. Because this was the shade. This one, the blue ones that I had from Give Me Glow, it was just really tough. But this is doing fine. Even, I don't know if these are eyeshadows or pressed pigments. I didn't go over any information. It looks like this has a shelf life of 12 months. And it says that it's made in PRC and then Arlington, Texas. Vegan formulas and colors. Okay. So all that information is on the new palettes, because I feel like when these palettes were issued initially, you didn't have to have all that information and people weren't always looking for it. But now people are looking for it. So people sound like they're playing some type of game, if you can hear it. The green looks great, reminds me definitely of a stem. I think that looks really, really nice. And what I want to do is go into Thorn, which is this one here. I'm hoping y'all can see this because I put the exposure up, but it looks so much different from me outside. I'm like really racing. I just felt like being outside. But that looks good. That looks, I will let you know. Let me just go ahead. I'm already pleased with this. I'm really pleased with this. I'm pleased with how easy this is to use. And I'm very excited. That looks really nice. Because that's really all I want to do with this look. And then I want to just give a little more oomph to the smokiness here. That might have not done that, but that's okay. I'm going to go with an under eye. It's like a slanted pencil. And just take that same green, the Aged Rose Stem, on the under eye. Just bring it all the way over. Like that. I think for the inner corner, wait. Let's try the Copper Rose. This one, let's see. It might be, I don't know if that's too deep. We'll see. No, it's not. I'm shaking the table, y'all, sorry. These are my two eye looks with the Vintage Rose palette. I'm very pleased with these. I'm just pleased with like how easy the mattes are this time around. So I love the upgrade to them. I am going to put on my liner and mascara and I'll give you my final thoughts, although I think you know what they are. Let me just say on why I do that, because I'm just trying, oh my gosh. I feel like all my brushes just went into something wet for me cooking on the grill. I don't know what that is. I'm concerned. This is just Victoria Beckham Cocoa, as I said. Yeah, and you can make this like super smoky, and there's so many different combos. I would love to see an all matte look. I don't know how it would look, but like these two, like the smokiness of or these three, I don't know. There's a lot to play around with this palette. So I'm really happy, and I feel like I should go back and use the old one. But I'm telling you, I just know I will say with Christmas morning, because I was trying to figure out which video it was, and I was like, oh, I'm going to do a separate video for each palette and include footage of my initial videos. I really couldn't find the one for Vintage Rose, so maybe I never did a dedicated video. And then I thought I did a Do We Still Love Her? But that might have been with Vivid Rose, but I thought it was Vintage Rose. I'm going to have to keep looking. It's crazy because some ideas that I come up with for my videos, I come up with them in the middle of the night or my sleep. So I didn't know what I was going to film today. Actually, my plan was to do the Natasha Denona Golden palette. And that's what I said in new makeup releases. I was like, that's going to be the first palette you're going to see me work with. And I was like, no. I really want to compare the old palette. And I was like, oh, it would be so cool if I could include footage of the older palette. I'm going to still look. If I find anything, maybe I'll put it in the Christmas morning video. But yes, here's the look. And I feel like my eye looks a lot more, it looks a lot bigger, like sultrier, smokier with this one, obviously because of the depth of aged rose stem, but I really like that. So yeah, this looks really good to me. And I love this one too. I love this one. I mean, if I had to pick, it's gonna be this one. I love green, but I love this. I love how this looks. I don't know why my table's shaking like that. Maybe, I don't know, but I'm holding my tripod now. It's just so beautiful. It's so rose. I love Pat McGrath's rosy palettes, but this is just something so special to me, this vintage rose palette. I don't know if it's because it's a palette that I saw Mel Thompson use and I was like, I really need to get this one. And that's probably it, because there's just something so special about her looks, her everything. So I don't know. I need to go back to watching some of her videos, because I was watching them for a while and then I kind of fell off recently, but like her looks are so timeless. I want to see what she did with this palette, because I'm sure she killed the looks and they're going to be applicable to our looks today. I love both of them. I think this one's like date night, like party, summertime party, because I'm about to be outside. Like, people don't understand, and I'm about to get rid of these blue braces because this is not where it's at, okay? The lilac is coming back. Anyway, I'm holding my tripod because I don't understand why the table's shaking. I don't know if it's traffic or what, but please let me know if you purchased or were thinking about repurchasing the Give Me Glow palettes. I don't know. It seems like they haven't been doing a whole lot of releases, and I don't know if they're redoing all of their palettes. I'm trying to think about all the palettes they had, actually. I really can't think of all the palettes they had. I know they had like a haunted one last year that came out super late. They had one that had like a trifold type situation, and I ended up getting that and then I sold it because it was too many similar shades. But Vintage Rose, Christmas Morning, Vivid Rose, I hope they redo that one just so people can get a chance, like that are not comfortable with that big size, to retry it. So let me know what you think. I'm extremely happy, really happy. I do not regret repurchasing these at all. I just love how like small and petite these are. I love them a lot. Thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me for another Mimosas and Makeup. I hope this was therapy for you. It always is for me. And until I see you again, make sure you're being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice. Stay safe. I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.